Alright, welcome. So in this short video I'm going to teach you how we put in this result for a client, how we did over 4x return of ad spend for a client spending $65, which is around 100,000 naira if you're a Nigerian. So my name is James Aunchekwa, which is popularly known as the Beast Marketer. I'm the CEO of Gumlight, and I specifically want to share this strategy with you because I feel it will transform your business, and I feel we are all striving to get results for our business and to get to the next level. So if I should hold on to what I'm about to share with you, it makes me an unfair entrepreneur. So what is Gumlight? Gumlight is an advertising agency. We specialize on professional Google and YouTube ads. We specialize on generating client results, taking their brands from where they are to the next level using our strategy. And we have been on the business for quite some time, and we have over we have tons of professionals, Google Ads professionals, advertisers rather, that helps our clients generate results. So I specifically want to take this section because I feel what I'll be sharing is something that no one will share with you. And I've been running ads for the past 5 years, so I feel I'm the perfect person to teach you how we put in these results. So we did 1,100 conversions, as you can see from the dashboard. So this is a current, as of the time you are watching this video, it's like a current this is March 26th of March to 1st April, and as you can see, the last 7 days here. So this client is she sells a digital product, and she reached out to us that she has been struggling with Facebook ads restrictions and all the rest of that, and we closed her. But she paid us giving us a try. She wanted to give us a trial because she didn't believe that we can actually give her the results that she wants because of her past experience. So she was so scared, and we were like, okay, just give us 7 days, because we have been running ads for digital marketers. We know the audience that works best, and we decided to deploy an existing audience that is already giving results for her, and we were able to pull in this result. And this result is a very crazy result. This is about 1,100 conversions with what, $65, and that's literally 100,000 naira. So, and I doubt if you can generate this kind of result on Facebook, because this is literally 95 naira CPL on Facebook. If you convert this 0.606 to naira with the current exchange rate 1,005, is like literally 95 naira CPL. And I doubt if you can get this result on Facebook, and you can never compare Facebook leads with Google and YouTube ads leads. And we spent $65 on ad spend. We did over 3.5 clicks, meaning that the headlines are used for this ad rather was actually generating clicks, and without clicks we cannot get conversions. So out of these 3,000 clicks, we were able to what, about 1,000 plus converted from this. This is a very, 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 very amazing result, and that simply means that the creative was appealing to them, which made them click, and the conversion, the landing page strategy was appealing to them, which made them convert. So, and this is like a higher click-through rate and a higher conversion rate. So the click-through rate is high because of the headline and the creative that was used to the target audience. The conversion rate was high because of the content on the landing page was like literally it's telling the people that clicked that, oh, you're in the right place, and this is the perfect training, this is the perfect product, this is the perfect step to take. So that means we are in points, and this is the strategy we were able to use to generate these results. I'm going to share more strategies with you. I'm just like trying to emphasize on this so that you see that this is not magic. The magic is in the clicks and in the conversion, and this is what equals what your low CPL, low CPL slash low CPA. So what does that mean? If assuming we generated 1.5k clicks, spending $65, which I even doubt you can generate. I'm very very convinced on that. So assuming we generated that result, generated 1.5 clicks, we should have had around with the city arrow that Google is going to show us. This is the click through rate. So if we're having like, we'll be having around if I'm using this ratio, this is like divided by 3. So we'll be having like around from 1.5, we're having around 500 conversions, and the CPL will be around 0.12 cents. So this is that is not magic. So it's about data. So the magic here is in the clicks and in the conversion rate. The magic is in the clicks. Low CPC, which equal to high CTR, and the conversion is the conversion secret is conversion rate, high conversion rate. In the ad rather, high conversion rate. So we're able to get high conversion rate because of what? Because the landing page was optimized well. If we are sending these clicks to a weak landing page, people will be bouncing off from the funnel. And people are bouncing off from the funnel, the click-through rate is going to what? Reduce, because people are clicking, and Google will start charging you high for what? This is cost per click. They will start charging you high for a click, and the higher they charge you for a click, the lower the clicks you have. The lower the clicks you have, the lower the conversions you are going to have. So if you want to generate results like this, you have to emphasize on what? Clicks. Generating as much clicks as you can. And you cannot generate as much clicks as you can if you have a weak creative. If you have a weak video, a weak headline, a weak description, a weak long tail headlines, you can't generate clicks. And if you cannot generate clicks, you cannot generate conversions, because Google will charge you for the clicks, and your conversion is determined on how good your landing page is. So that's literally how we did this, and we did 0.06 cost per conversion. And coming to the client's results, this client is really a newbie in digital products, because there are clients that if they can get this kind of results, they can do 10x on their first thing on selling their products. So clients like me, because I'm a digital marketer, and I've sold thousands of dollars on digital products, but that's not why we're here. So this client, as you can see, screenshots from our customer service, and this is just today. We have to ask the client how many sales they have made. The product is they're earning 14,000 naira for a product, like per sale. So we asked the client how is the sales going. She said that she has made 25 sales so far with the 1,000 leads, with 1.1k leads that we generated, and the product that's like around 300 something thousand naira. And I now have to we now have to give them a breakdown of how much we have spent, which is the $65 dashboard you are seeing, which is around 100,000 naira. And the campaign is still testing. Like I told you, this is just the day 7 of the campaign. So the higher the longer this campaign should run, if we can even maintain the 4x ROAS we are giving her, that means if she spends 500,000 naira on ad spend, we are going to be doing like 2 million naira plus for her. That's if we should maintain the 4x ROAS. That if she increases her conversion rates, which is improving on her sales, we can be doing 5x, 10x for her. And you can do the same for your business with the strategy I'll be sharing with you at the end of the video rather. So and we have to give her this breakdown, and she now told us that it wasn't 25 sales because she made extra 3 sales this morning from the leads, and we're like, okay, so that means it's 28 now rather. So she was like, yes. So as you can see, this is now 392,000 naira revenue, and if you divide it by the ad spend, is roughly 4x return of one ad spend. So look at the data. The product price, the conversion rate is 2.3 conversion rate. So she was converting 2% of the leads we generated. If she can take her conversion rate towards to 5%, we'll be doing 8x with that lead. That means what I mean we'll be doing 8x, if you are very, very good in sales, if you can convert just 4% of 1,000 leads for your own products. So let's assume that these leads, because these leads are very high intense leads, we have very high intense people that will buy immediately. And as you can see, it's just a 7 days ad, so it's not like a 100 days ad, it's like a 7 days ad. And out of this 7 days ad, she was able to put in this result. So that means the ad even started and she's doing 2.3 conversion rate. So if she can take her conversion rate to like 5%, we'll be doing like 8x. Selling the same product with the same lead. So it all boils down to the conversion rate of the clients. How good can the clients convert? So let's say that the woman is very, very poor in conversion rate, and she was able to convert just 2.3% of that 1,000 people, and she was able to make in this amount of money, which is about 392,000 naira. So if she can increase that conversion rate, she'll be making what, 800,000 naira if she can double this conversion rate. And you now that is watching this video, if you are very, very good in sales and the only problem you have is the quality leads, then you have to deploy everything I'm telling you here. Because if you can generate the same result and do 5% conversion rate, you'll be doing double of this, and that's literally, you'll be doing 800,000 naira, spending just 100,000 naira on ad spend. And that is a mind-blowing result. So what are the strategies we use to get these results? So the strategy number one is the campaign type, which is YouTube ads. So we were able to generate this result with a YouTube ad, not Google search ads, because Google search ads is going to take a longer period of time to generate enough keyword lists for you before you can start getting conversions, and we didn't have that time. Reason because the client was struggling before they met us. So imagine them struggling, and after 7 days of handling their ads, they have generated, because on a normal ratio with the $65 you should be able to generate with the Google search ads, you should be able to generate at least minimum of, if you are generating leads at 12 cents, you'll be doing 500 conversion, and I doubt if you can do it. So you'll be generating leads at minimum of 0.25 cents for a Google search ad that is performing well, and that 0.25 cents will give you, with that ad spend that we spend with the $65, that 0.25 ad spend will give you around 250 people. And out of 250 people, with the conversion rate she has, you see that 1% of 200 people is just 2. I don't know if you get. So if she was able to make that sale because of the higher the leads you get, and her conversion rate is very, very low. So if we deploy the same conversion rate to her, she'll be making like, let's say 5 sales, because the leads are low, and 5 sales of her product is not even bringing back the ad spend, and she'll feel more worried, she'll feel more frustrated that, oh, in fact, that Facebook is better than Google ads. You get the point. So we were able to deploy a strategy that will give her an instant result just to win her heart, and then in the long run we can now start doing demand gen campaigns for her and Google search campaign. You get. So what is the audience and targeting strategy we use? We used high intense keyword, which is the custom segment keyword in Google and YouTube ads. So how do we create this? If you are a Google ad expert, you should know how to create a high intense keyword. So how do we do this research? Whatever product you sell, go on Google, search for that product. Google will show you the related people that are searching for this product. And another strategy we use as well is go on YouTube, search for the keyword of your product. You see related keywords of people that are searching for that same thing. Copy those keywords, create a custom segment with them. Custom segments, you create it from your Google Ads dashboard. How to create it is very, very simple. On the search bar, you click on just search custom segments. It will take you to the custom segment menu. Then you create a custom segment and deploy all those keywords that people are searching for that is related to your business. And when you deploy them, you now create an audience with them. So when you create an audience with them, you are telling Google that it's only when people that are searching for this keyword that the people I wanted to show my ads to. whether they are watching videos related to it or not. As far as they are searching for this keyword, show my ads to them. And this is the people that already have interest in your offer, so their conversion rate is like literally very, very high. So the bid strategy we use is maximize conversion, and the budget strategy we started with $5 daily until we were able to shoot that conversion rate. Because another strategy that nobody will tell you is that Google want to spend your money, and they want to spend your money without you getting what results. So if you start campaigns with $50 in a day, before your campaign is done testing, you'll be spending roughly $300 to $500. And if you are a freelancer, you can agree with me that there's no client that you can spend $500 on, no matter the professionalism you have, that they cannot make back at least the ad spend, and with this spend that will be able to be comfortable working with you for the rest of the month. Because the beginning, Google will spend to get to data, to get to clicks, to get to know the audience you tell them to target for you, and spending to get all these strategies, running ads to get all these things involved. You are going to spend money. So if you are starting very big and spending so big, you are going to burn out. And these clients, they don't even know what testing is. When you're telling them we are still testing, or yourself, you are telling yourself you are still testing, you yourself that is watching this video, you're not going to feel happy spending $100. Let's say you started with a $20 daily budget, and you spent $100 generating. Because when you launch your campaign, Google might even charge you $1 per lead. They might charge you 0.30 cents per lead before they start even optimizing your campaign for you. So if you are getting charged $1, and even if you are getting charged 30 cents, you'll be using $100 to generate just 200 leads. And if you are an affiliate marketer, you can tell me that I doubt if you can make up to 10 sales with 200 people, except you are super good. And even if you are making 10 sales with 200 people, you see that you are not even making back your ad spend, because $100 is like 150,000, and if you calculate it, you are not even going to be happy with yourself. And you might off the campaign and say Google Ads is not working. It's not working because of the strategy. So we started small and we scaled when we were getting 0.10 CPL. And when we gave Google more budget, they were like, oh, these people want to spend it. This is the perfect audience they want. And they dropped the CPL down to 0.06. And that was what we were able to do. That was why we were able to do 1,000 leads with $65. And we started with $5. That's why you were able to see $65 a day. If assuming we started with $10, in that day 7, you should have seen like $70 to get. So we started. So that's to show you that everything I'm sharing with you here is real life strategy. And the creative, we used about 5 to 10 videos, 20 seconds minimum, 60 seconds maximum, because we did what solely on YouTube Shorts. So we created portrait videos I'll show on YouTube Shorts, and YouTube Shorts is one of the best strategy instead of in-stream ads. In-stream ads are people are going to be skipping your in-stream ads. The more people are skipping your in-stream ads, because in-stream ads, it's these ads that show when you are watching videos on YouTube, they'll tell you skip so that you can continue watching what you're doing. It's called in-stream ads. YouTube Shorts is those portrait videos that when you're scrolling down on YouTube, you see highlights of portrait videos. So probably a movie just like this Nigerian movie, this Odogu movie that just came out, you see most of the highlights on your shorts, on your YouTube Shorts. So as you're watching those highlights and you are the kind of audience I'm targeting, after watching that video, you scrolling me watch again, you're going to see my ads, and my ad will look like that YouTube Shorts, and it will be appealing to you because it's going to sell you that's your problem you're solving. So this is the strategy. So instead of doing in-stream ads with a landscape video, with a longer video, we specialized on YouTube Shorts. And these YouTube Shorts, we're able to do it because of what? We're able to do these YouTube Shorts, and we did it 20 to 60 seconds so that we'll not bore our audience. So another thing I wanted to emphasize on is that the more people are skipping your ad on your in-stream ads, the lesser conversion rate, the lesser CVR you're having. And the more they skip this ad, the more they skip this ad, the more Google is charging you for your RPM. I don't know if you get. And when Google is charging you, your cost per conversion is going to increase, and literally you are going to burn out in the long run. So this is the strategy we use to generate that result. And another secret that Nobody will tell you. The first secret is the budgeting strategy secret, and the second secret is the strategy, is the creative strategy secret. And what I feel I should give you as a bonus is to play long term. See, I'll tell you for free that advertising is profitable if you have a very good strategy and if you can play long term. I've been running ads for the past 5 years, and I can tell you that Google will give you more results when they have given you more data. Advertising is data accumulation. Without data, you can't do anything. You can't maximize, you can't scale, you can't track, you can't literally do anything. And this data costs money to get, and this is why you need to use a budget strategy. That the more you are spending this money and generating this data, you are not burning out. You are making at least, imagine us starting out and we are making 4x for a client. Imagine when this ad run for like 60 days. I'll smash out. If you are following us on X at Zoomlight, we are going to share the data of this campaign and how much this lady is going to pull in, so that you see that the longer the ads is running, the higher the ROI you are going to be getting. But at the beginning of generating this data, accumulating this data, you need to have the budgeting strategy. Without a good budgeting strategy, you are going to burn out big time. You are going to burn out big time, because before you generate all this data, you must have run out of ad budgets. Then the perfect time that you should start scaling and start utilizing this data you have generated, you should have what? It's now when you've already burned out, and that's when clients leave you. Most of your clients leave you when you have spent $300 on ad spend, and $300 on ad spend, Google is going to generate a lot of data for you. You'll be doing over 1,000 conversions, even with a very high CPL. Do you get? So imagine a client leaving you at that spot. That is if the spot you should start giving results. That is the spot you should start doing remarketing. That is the spot you should start checking the placements that gave you results, checking where your ad was shown, optimize and know the best audience that is giving you conversions, know the age range, and scale. So all this data, when Google gives you this data and you don't even have budget to scale, that is where you burn out, and that's where you give up on advertising, because what you don't know the strategy. The strategy is generate data and scale from the data you generated. And at the process of generating this data, make sure that you are making back at least your ad spend, and have patience enough. Result is surely going to come at the end of the day. So I have a lot to share with you. You can subscribe on Goomlight. I'll be sharing most of more tips that I'm going to get on Google and YouTube ads that we are going to be deploying to. I'm going to share another secret for an e-commerce client, and I'm also going to share another secret for different niches we are running ads on Goomlight's agency. But for now, I have a lot to share with you. I feel like I'm already teaching you, but I don't want to make this video too long. So I think with all the strategy I just taught you now, if you deploy them and have patience, you're going to generate results for yourself. So, but if you want us to do what we are doing for these clients, probably you are selling a digital product, a physical product, or any a service-based product, and you want us to generate results like this for your business, because you are tired of, you don't have the time of doing all these things I'm talking about, then go to our website www.goomlight.com and book a free call with us. Let's discuss how to transform your business. In fact, I'll be personally handling the call, so that I'll get to know your business, get to know what you do, get to know your struggles you've encountered in the past, and then craft out a better strategy to transform and take your business to the next level. Then if you don't want that, if you want to learn how to run this ad yourself, how to do it yourself personally, then I have a program that can teach you that. I have a Google and YouTube ads program. Just get it here. Go to learn.jamesontekwa.com/GAT. So I'll be dropping this content, this link and this link on the YouTube description of this video, so you can just click and to redirect you to that place. So if you also want to make more inquiries about advertising, Google and YouTube ads, reach out to our agency on Goomlight. Just go on X, which is Twitter, search for Goomlight, and then we're welcome to get to know more about your business. So that's literally the end of this video. You can share it to your if you are a company, you can share it to your advertising media team. They should deploy everything I just taught them here, and they are going to get better results for their business, for their brand. If you're a freelancer, if you're a digital marketer, deploy everything I just talked about, and share this video to your friends so that they can get more results. And let you can reach out to us if you deploy what I just taught say and you got results. You can reach out to us and tell us on the comment section. Tell me on the comment section rather more videos you love me to create, the struggles you are currently getting from Google Ads, whatever it is. I'm going to create it. I'm going to create a video tailoring on that specific subject so that you are going to get the most out of your business. So that's the end of this video. See you on the next one. Cheers.